Everyone, welcome to the Case a Card challenge. This is my final entry for 2022, and I won't be doing this particular collab or challenge next year. I do know that Stmpgrl is not participating this month. I am not sure about Heather, who had been participating but didn't last month, so I'm not sure if she will be on or not. I'll put her link down below just in case. But this is the card I decided to case out of the July to December mini catalog 2022 from Stampin Up, which, if you have watched any demonstrators, their last chance products started December 1st for this, and I'm not a demonstrator, so you can't order from me. But anyway, this is a box cover, but I'm casing it as a card. And I'm going to change up just a little bit, and I did not use a craft card base. I probably have some, but I don't think they're as large as this. So what I used is the Memories and More cards and envelopes, the larger ones, which are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and then the envelope that goes with it, the large one. So I just did one. It also uses the paper from Sweetest Christmas, and at first I cut this one, but I don't know if you can tell, but there's actually Pool Party in here. It's very light in this picture. In fact, the paper seemed a lot lighter. It is actually this paper. So I thought, boy, they really made it look pale compared to this in the catalog. So well, before I get started, I'm going to show you how to make it paler. And then bringing in the Regal Reindeer, the only thing I used is this tree die cut 3 times out of Pool Party right there. And then the sentiment is from Very Best Occasions. May your days be happy, your heart be light, your Christmas merry, and the new year bright. I really love this Very Best Occasions set because it has some things in it that are not holiday and then some that are. So you can use it all year round. So I'm going to change the ribbon up and the stars. I think the stars, they might have used this little star die out of the Regal Reindeer. Although I'm not exactly sure because it looks like it might have also been out of the Stitch Stars. I'm not sure, but I'm not using that. I'm using stickers that I have had. So let me bring, oh, and the other thing they used is some kind of textured vellum, which I think is the snowflake vellum. And I did cut a piece of snowflake vellum. This is so pretty, and some of it is silver and some of it is flocked. I used the flocked snowflake piece. So again, Memories and More card, 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. This is the paper that I cut to 5 1/2, I think, by 3 1/2. I'm gonna get that wrong. Hang on. 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. And what I did to the only part that's going to show is the edges, but it looked too bright. So I took the Whisper White craft stamping pad and a little finger dauber, and I just smudged around the edge to kind of fade those colors a little bit. And then, okay, so that was 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. So this is, I think, 5 1/2 by 3 1/2. Yep. 5 1/4 by 3 1/2. And I actually maybe want to cut that down a little bit on the edge. I think I'm going to, which means I might have to cut my other piece down. I need to cut a 1/4 inch off of this, because it should be 5 1/4 by 3 1/4, because you want it to be even all the way around. There, that's better. So then I think this was 4 3/4 by 3, and I think I need that to be 2 3/4 now. Yeah. So let's see. I'm going to cut. I think I'm going to cut 1/8 of an inch off either end because I want it to be even. To 3 3/4, 2 3/4. All right, that should do it. So measure twice, cut once, which I didn't do clearly. So I already stamped. I used Sweet Sorbet ink, and this is how it's going to go. And then I die cut these 3 trees, and I also used the finger dauber out of with the Whisper White, and just kind of went over these a little bit, where especially where the branches, the boughs, the pine, whatever, jut out a little bit. And this one I'm not going to do anymore because that's going to go up a little bit, and then these will surround it like that, something like that. And then they had like a white and silver ribbon. I don't have that ribbon, but I have this Pool Party shimmer ribbon I thought would be pretty, and just put it over here. I might retie that though. All right, so let's assemble this. I'm going to tack this down first onto the vellum, and I am going to use a tape runner adhesive, which I don't usually like to do. Let's see which way. This way. Because, nope, the other way. Yeah, there we go. Because it doesn't allow you wiggle room. I have seen some people, not necessarily Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, use tape runner and then also put wet glue on, and I guess that helps it adhere, but it also gives them a little wiggle room. But we'll just try and eyeball it, which of course looks crooked to me. Oh, luckily it came up. And that looks not crooked, but over to the left too far. Oh, goodness me. 1/4 inch dip, right about there, right? And that's over a little bit too much the other way. I'm going with that. All right, now because that's vellum, we're going to do the same kind of, I'm actually going to put some tear and tape down, which is even stronger, but I'm only going to put it where the back of that other piece is, right? Now this is stronger than that. I actually use Stampin' Up's old snail adhesive for that, because I have some refills for that I need to use up. Okay. And let's peel that off. 1, 2, and 3. Get them off the desk. And then I'm going to put this down on my mat, which is a little dirty. Sorry about that. Put it on straight, hopefully. And go like this. This looks a little crooked to me still. But you know what? That's not going to come up now because I have that tear and tape under. Okay. Now, I'm actually going to, where's the one that I didn't do quite as much? Bump out this one. I'm going to use wet glue and adhere this tree down. And then I think I'll bump the other two up. But before I bump the other two up, I'm going to glue this all down onto the card with wet glue. It was a very easy card, actually. but I think it's cute. And I was looking for ways to use the stripe paper in the candy cane, Sweetest Christmas, excuse me, paper pack. Now be careful because I'm getting white all over my fingers, of course, from the white ink. Okay, now let's bring in mini dimensionals. Minis, here we go. And we're gonna try and strategically place these a little bit. So some of these might not bump out as much, but the ones that big one there should. And this. And actually what I can do after is take a pick and just sort of pop them out. Some of them. And I guess I'll put one more right here. Okay, so let's just put that on. That one already came off, yep. And we're going to go down here about like that. And then this one, same thing. Put one up here. And there. Oops. I'm going to put one more down here. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh boy. My mail pops in and it seems to all come at once. Luckily only 2 that time. Alright, I'm going to put this one up maybe just a little bit, like right there. There, and it sort of looks like a forest that way. Now, I'm going to get out glue dots, I think. Oops. And try and tack this ribbon down. Now what you could do is, actually I might use tape runner and a glue dot. So let me bring that tape runner in. I'm going to put a little bit of tape runner right here. Okay. Let me retie that bow, hopefully. Not my forte for sure of tying bows. If you had twine, that would be pretty too, like a white with pool party color twine or something. I think I may have to cut off some ends, and I'm putting it right at the edge of that paper. See, this one always wants to slip. So I'm going to get out one glue dot and get my flat end pokey tool thing. Not pokey tool, flat end, what do you call that? Spatula. And I'm just going to lift this up and stick that right in the middle. And I think I got it. And tack that down a little bit. Nope, didn't work. Did I not get it on? I maybe didn't. Oh, it's still on the paper. See, didn't work. Stick that in there. Make sure it's where I want it. And tack that down. There we go. Okay. And I may have to cut a little bit of this ribbon off because it seems to be flipping up a little bit. This way. I have to do it the other way. And a little bit off this one. There. Now, all we need is stars. And they had little gold stars, but, oops, I had 2 packs of stars that were retired, Stampin' Up. I don't even have the paper for this one, but I thought these little silver stars would go pretty well. So we're going to use some of those and just put some little stars in the sky. I'll put 3 here and maybe 2 over here and a few, oops, well, 2 down here. Actually, maybe just 1 down there. That'll even it out, 3 and 3, right? And that is it. You could put a little Wink of Stella or something if you wanted to on the card. Oops, I'm not going to. So let me bring the, oops, everything's sticking. Hold on. Clean up. Let me bring the catalog back in. And we'll show both cards. Well, the other one was not actually a card. It was a box. And there you have it. They put 2 stars here and 3 there in a gold color. I think I like mine better. I think I like the pool party bow better. But otherwise, yeah, I like it. Except they got theirs on straight, and I clearly didn't. But you know what? That was intentional, right? Anyway, that's it. That's my case of card for December. I hope you enjoyed, and you get the idea, and then you can go ahead and make them even straighter and better yourself. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a happy December and a very happy holiday season. And I will see you again on the 10th for 10 on the 10th. Bye for now.